Go back to your car now. Go back to your car. We're not doing this. Go back to your car.
Call your supervisor.
I'll call him for you.
On July 12th, 2023, what should have been a simple crash investigation in Fort Myers turned into a completely avoidable arrest after a woman accused of leaving the scene refused to hand over her license and decided the real issue was the officer, not the report. From the very first minute, the stop stops being about who hit whose car and starts becoming about ego, escalation, and a driver who cannot accept that a routine investigation still comes with rules. Taking just 2 seconds to hit that like button means the absolute world to me, and it truly helps this channel continue bringing you these detailed breakdowns.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Officer Tarver of the Fort Myers Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is, as I'm driving by, she's waving me down saying that you hit her car. So
you can look at my car. It's a white car.
we'll get it
I've
all.
been on the phone the whole time. Ain't nobody call your supervisor too.
I got you.
Call your supervisor.
All right. What do you need a supervisor for?
I'm calling your supervisor because first of all, if she's making a false report, she going to jail. First and foremost, you're wasting my time. Not only that, I work for the government my goddamn self. So you think that I'm gonna be out here and hit your car and keep going?
Why?
It aggravated me, sir, because she came through the goddamn thing. She damn near killed me on Ortez with a ladder. Hey, Nene, hold on, because I'm talking to the officer.
So just like I said, that's what she said. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's
that's
happening.
why I
That's
said
all.
call your supervisor. Pull her ass up. If I hit her car, I have a mark on my car. She should have one on hers.
So I'm gonna, before I call supervisor, I just want you to explain to you. When I ask for him to come, he's gonna ask me for what? Okay? So I need a legitimate reason to ask for the supervisor because right now I'm investigating a traffic crash.
You ain't investigating a traffic crash because if you were investigating a traffic crash, it'll be damage to her vehicle and mine.
But
I can't hit you if you coming behind me. First and foremost, how would I hit you if you coming behind me? She got a ladder in her trunk. So if I hit you right, I should know what's hanging out your trunk.
Ma'am, that's what she said to me. I'm investigating because I gotta find out if it is real.
That's bullshit, and I got something to do. That's why I'm frustrated. Because you playing with a car in traffic. 2 young, stupid, dumbass girls could have killed more than just me. I've been here with my damn thing hooked up. It's aggravating. It's aggravating.
So let me go talk to her, see what she's saying. Because all she told me was she hit me. That's why I stopped the car, okay? So give me 1 minute to go figure it out. Let me go figure it out. Are you guys okay?
Yeah. The lady up there. Shush. Sorry. And our guard dog. Oh, yeah. I want to hear the nonsense.
Hello. Can you tell me what happened? Because she's just kind of yelling at me.
Yeah, of course she is. So we literally just got off of work. We're getting off the highway on 75 on MLK.
Okay.
We're turning onto Ortiz.
Okay.
She's behind us. Obviously, I have a ladder and we're trying to be safe. So I turn left. She starts swerving.
It's a merge.
The merge.
So
You know the merge area?
Yeah.
She literally starts swerving to get around.
there's a car in front of us, too.
There's multiple cars in front of us. She can't make it around me. So then she honks at me like crazy. Then she swerves and like cuts me off. Literally, like I had to stop and brake check and everything.
Okay.
Then we took a picture and we were trying to take a video of what she was doing. And then when
Do you have those I can look at?
Yes. And then when we got to the roundabout, she literally was like slowing down because she saw that I was there trying to take video of her. And then I went to go around her. She had more than enough space, sir.
Yes.
And she literally rammed my car and was like, "Yeah, I got you." And then she tried to drive away. And then I was like, "Are you serious? So you're gonna hit me and then drive away? You can't even talk to me like a human being?"
What side of your car did she hit?
The left side.
See?
I was trying to chase her down after she hit me. Is there damage?
Where did you feel the hit? Back there?
I don't know. Somewhere.
On your side, like your side.
Somewhere on this side.
Can you step out for me and just take a quick look?
Yes. Yep, that's her.
So
That's
the door right there?
Yep. And it's just ridiculous, you know. The fact that people drive
Man,
crazy.
just stay back there while we're still trying to figure it out. Okay.
But why you playing common sense? You don't know where.
Ma'am, you're good. Go sit in the car.
Ain't nobody hit your car. Ain't nobody.
Go back to your car now. Go back to your car.
That don't make no sense.
We're not
Call
doing
your
this shit.
supervisor.
Go back to your
Call
car.
your supervisor.
I'll call him for you, but you
Oh,
can't.
thank you, because y'all wasting my time. Somebody hit your car with no damage. That don't make sense.
Go back to your car,
That
please.
don't make
Can you do me a favor? You guys can get both of your licenses and the registration, so I can do the crash at the very minimum for you, okay?
You trying to shoot around me on Veronica Shoemaker and got mad because you couldn't run me off the road. Then you weigh the police down and tell the police I hit your car. I'm gonna hit your car. I work for government. Call your county government.
Ma'am, can I have your license, please?
No, I want your supervisor.
He's
because
on the way.
It's no crime committed. My car
Okay.
ain't hit, neither
All right,
is hers.
so stop and listen to me, okay?
No,
So
no,
so
it's
now
aggravating.
so now I'm requesting your driver's
Yeah,
license
please
so that
just
I can
call your supervisor
so that I can do the
because I
crash
did
report.
call
If
the
you
car.
do not give me your license, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
You go ahead and please.
Ma'am,
Okay,
step out of the
gotta
car.
go. Yes, that's fine.
Step out.
That's fine.
Go to the front of my car.
No problem at all.
Okay.
No problem.
Go to the front of the car. Right here. Take a seat. So I'm gonna explain it one more time. You can give me your driver's license so I can do the crash.
Sir.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
You first and foremost. Let's
No,
be like
I'm done because you keep yelling. Turn around.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Please do. Please do. Please do.
Relax.
Please do. Please do.
All right, relax.
Please do. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. You just illegally pulled me out of my car. They with the bullshit.
Let go of your
Let go of my
Let
phone.
go of your phone.
Why do you have my phone?
Because you're going in the back of my car.
I'm not under arrest. That's okay.
You're being detained.
No, detained for what?
Because you are.
Detained for what? Why are you putting your hands on me?
Get in.
I'm glad that you are. Go ahead.
Get in.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Then you try to hurt my wrist. You try to hurt my wrist. I'm gonna sue the out of y'all.
Give me a couple minutes to figure out what I'm gonna do with her. All right?
Such a big man. I asked you for your supervisor. You denied me your supervisor. You took my personal property. Baby, I know my rights. I know my rights. I work for the government myself. I'm glad you're doing this. I'm glad you're doing it. You illegally detained me. Illegally. This is kidnapping. This is whole kidnapping.
I did not illegally detain you. I explained the reason.
You illegally
I explained the reason.
So
Okay.
make up a lie. Why didn't you snatch her out of her car? Why did you snatch her out of her car? For what? What do you get my driver's license for?
I'm doing the crash report.
You're doing a crash report to what? What a crash?
Because they're alleging you hit her. There's a scuff mark where they said that you hit her. There's a scuff mark on their car. Okay. All right.
You want to roll her window down and I'll try to talk to her?
I asked you for your supervisor, yet you still supervisor. But you telling me some bullshit and you know that bullshit.
Ma'am.
That's the part. No, because it got me hot.
I-
Y'all treat me like I ain't shit.
I-
Y'all treat me like I don't work for the government myself. That's bullshit. So of course I'm gonna be upset. That's bullshit.
Hold on. Okay.
Instead of him treating somebody with respect, look at my friends. I asked for a supervisor. How long we been here? No supervisor.
I called a supervisor.
No supervisor.
Okay. Just listen to me, okay?
I can't focus. My circulation being cut off. I can't focus. I really can't focus. That's why when I got out of my car, you see what they did? Turned their head sideways and rolled up the window. Them was road raging. Now pull y'all cameras at the jailhouse and you'll see what you dealing with.
You wanna-
Two liars.
You want to step out real quick so I can fix the...
He knew exactly what the he was doing when he put him this time.
Alright.
You know it's bullshit. I hit that car. Bitch, I ain't hit nothing.
It's a little better?
This. Can you put him in front of me?
I'll put a second pair on for you. How's that?
I'm damn near 6 foot. This is so humiliating. This is why people file reports. This is why lawsuits are made for shit like this. This is so humiliating. I'm on the side of the road in a hand car, and this is what I'm dealing with right now. Then you see the bitch. Look at it. You can see the fake in her eyes. You see that? You can see it.
Sit.
Bitch, you see him, no? You see him. You see him. That ain't somebody that's innocent.
Listen.
That's a mother that got
I'm-
mad because they couldn't beat me for my
I'm
cause.
being patient with you, okay? But I need you to talk to me, all right?
I'm aggravated, sir.
I get
I'm
that.
out of my car. Realistically,
I'm trying
he's saying a police report
I'm trying to
for
explain.
me hitting your car. How did I hit your car?
Let me explain, okay?
You ain't even investigate my car for 2 seconds
That's what we're
and
trying
put
to
me
do.
in custody.
That's what we're trying to do.
Why he took my phone and any of that? That's my right. You stripping me of that. I know my rights, bro. I work for the government myself.
Okay. All my partner got was she was laid down by them. Okay? And
Bullshit.
hold on. That's I was on the phone with them. I heard
Got me here sweating like a nigga, boy. This shit is. How long is your supervisor gonna be, sir?
I'll call them again, alright?
Please see how long your supervisor gonna be. Please.
They'll too.
I'm sitting here sweating like some type of animal in a car where I help pay taxes. The AC works.
So when it comes to these types of situations, all right, we got to get both sides of the story. From what I saw when I got here, okay, I was the second officer on scene. You were already screaming at us and at them, okay? We're not trying to be jerks to you.
He was, not you. You got a little bit more respect. But for him to take me, slam me against the car for some shit he know didn't make sense. If you and two people are in a car and somebody hit you, your first reaction would be to call 911. These people was behind me since Ortez. This dumbass girl came up Ortez, damn near killed two people in the merge. This bitch come through the roundabout, put in front of me. She tried to hit my car. I still made it through the roundabout. We come through the roundabout. This bitch come like this. Wave her hand to the police. They pull me over and say I hit their car. That's bullshit. There should be pieces of the car and everything in the road. The speed limit 45. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. They full of shit.
Do you know who this gentleman here
That's
is?
my husband.
That's your husband? Okay.
So this is my girlfriend, Ranisha. She's
Okay.
on her way to come get me.
Okay.
And going to whatever happened, like I said, I don't know what happened. I guess this car claimed that she hit him and kept going.
Yep.
So my understanding is she pulled over, correct?
No, I did a traffic stop on her to stop her.
Oh,
So I'll stop you right there, okay? There's damage consistent with a crash, all right? She's not going to jail for the crash. She's going to jail for the obstruction. Because I asked her for her ID so I can complete the crash report, and we're going to leave it at that. Because they don't want to press charges. They just wanted a crash report. And it's everything she did after that. That's why she's going. Okay?
So when we come from down Ortez to this roundabout, that's it. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah, she's on this side, right next to that officer. Wolfer.
That's fine, yeah. All right. Here's your husband, okay?
I didn't short anything. I got some for a supervisor. Call 911 and tell them to send a supervisor here because I'm being kidnapped.
911.
I'm being kidnapped.
It's an abuse of 911.
No, that's not. I'm being kidnapped. I'm being kidnapped.
Go to jail if you call 911. I'm not playing today.
Look, he said he ain't playing. He don't want a supervisor here because he know he violating my rights.
You can call Sergeant Musa.
He violating my rights.
Fort Myers Police Department.
That's what he's doing. He's violating my rights. I have rights. Because you telling me, you accuse me of something never took place. You didn't investigate. You can't investigate a crash in 20 seconds.
5 minutes off.
What happened to the supervisor?
I called him twice.
I know, but I'm being kidnapped back here. I'm being kidnapped because of what? I asked for a supervisor, which is my right. I'm
I know, ma'am.
all of this above because I was
You want them to
lied
wait then?
on. So if I was lied on, and y'all can prove I was lied on.
All right. My partner actually just said hang out for a few minutes because he's finishing up the crash report now for you guys.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm going to roll the window up. I'm getting out of the car.
all right, man. I'm gonna have her.
In the car. Just get in the phone. No, just grab it.
All right. You guys are good. Excuse me.
appreciate
You guys are good to go. Thank you for flagging me down and getting me some work.
Thank you.
Yeah, drive safe.
Put my purse
I
away.
can't close the bag.
Okay, relax. That's what I'm just
No,
don't.
I got it, baby. He's not gonna take nothing from you, baby. I got it. Relax. We trying to get you out now. You want to see what's going on in the car. You ain't for the
This, you see what I mean by energy? This the energy that got projected. This what I be talking about, man. Every time. I just trying to keep that shit away from me. I hit them. They got a whole ladder in the tree.
We can walk up here. I gotta take a picture. This Carmen. Yep.
I got. What's the number? What's the number?
You'll be able to bond her out here in a couple hours.
All right.
It's a misdemeanor. It's going to be a couple $100.
All right.
All right. Thanks for being reasonable with me, sir.
Call my mama, have them to come toward because I got tow on my insurance.
If they can't, we still gonna.
Yeah, do that because ain't no need in them towing it. They just doing that being nasty. Damn, you're a dick. Dick and a half. All because I asked for your supervisor. My God given right. You rat him. Wish you had thrown me down like you threw me in them cuffs, don't you?
I have a disorderly female.
Dumbass bitch.
She sideswiped another car in a roundabout at a low speed. And then she's acting like this. Supervisor, like, grab her, take her to the jail. She's going to continue because she's going to try to put her in cuffs and she started shoving against us again. She just wouldn't listen. We were told to bring her straight.
This one is a good example of how people talk themselves into jail over the wrong part of the encounter. The original issue here is not some major felony stop. It is a reported hit-and-run accusation with very minor alleged damage. That is the kind of thing that usually begins with basic fact-gathering. Both sides tell their story, the officer looks for damage, gets IDs, writes the report, and then the insurance companies and the legal system figure out the rest. That part is boring. That part is procedural. But the woman at the center of this stop decides almost immediately that if she attacks the legitimacy of the officer hard enough, she can avoid the process itself. That is where the whole thing goes off the rails. Legally, the key thing viewers should understand is this. Once an officer is investigating a reported traffic crash, especially one involving an allegation that one driver hit another and kept going, asking for identification is not optional. That is not some random power trip. That is basic crash investigation procedure. The officer has to document who was involved, what vehicle they were driving, what each side claims happened, and whether there is enough for a citation, report, or follow-up. You do not get to short-circuit that process just because you are convinced the other side is lying. Even if she is right about the other driver exaggerating or flat-out inventing the contact, the officer still has to get her ID and finish the report. That is not harassment. That is the job, and that is what makes her behavior so self-destructive. She keeps acting as if demanding a supervisor cancels the stop. It does not. A supervisor is not a magical pause button that freezes your obligation to comply. At most, it adds another person to the scene who is usually going to tell you the same thing in slightly calmer words. That is exactly what happens here. The first officer tells her he needs the license. She refuses and keeps yelling. The second officer comes in and tells her, again, that the problem is no longer just the crash claim. It is everything she did after refusing to identify herself. That is one of the most important legal lessons in Bodycam footage. The first accusation may bring police to you, but your conduct during the encounter can create a totally separate basis for arrest. Psychologically, she makes a very common mistake. She thinks outrage is evidence. She is so emotionally committed to the idea that the other women are lying that she starts treating anger like proof. The louder she gets, the more certain she seems to feel, and in her own mind, that certainty probably feels like innocence. But police do not investigate based on emotional force. They investigate based on statements, physical observations, damage, and cooperation. The second she shifts from "they're lying" to "I'm not giving you anything," she accidentally starts making herself look less like the wronged party, and more like the person who cannot handle basic scrutiny. There is also a social performance happening here that makes the stop worse. She keeps repeating that she works for the government, that she knows her rights, that she pays taxes, that this is humiliating, that she is being kidnapped, that this is unlawful, that everybody is violating her. None of that is meant to clarify facts. It is status language. It is her way of trying to move herself out of the category of ordinary driver and into the category of person who should be exempt from this treatment. But that kind of argument almost always backfires because it sounds less like principle and more like entitlement. I work for the government too is not a defense to refusing to hand over your license in a crash investigation. If anything, it just makes the refusal sound more deliberate. The officer's tone matters too. He is not warm, and he is not especially patient in the soft customer service sense, but he is direct and fairly clear about the core issue. He explains that he is trying to do the crash report. He explains that if she gives the ID, they can keep moving. He explains that the arrest is not about the crash itself anymore, but about obstruction. That distinction is legally important. A lot of viewers miss it because they stay emotionally stuck on whether she actually hit the car. But the stop has already moved past that. The people in the other vehicle are not even trying to have her arrested for the crash. They want the report. The jail issue comes from her refusal to participate in that basic administrative process. That's the real pivot in this whole clip. Not the accusation, not the yelling, not even the supervisor request. The pivot is when she refuses to produce the license after being told that is what is needed to complete the report. At that point, she is not just an angry driver anymore. She is someone actively obstructing an investigation. And once officers decide they cannot move the process forward with her standing there fighting every step, control replaces conversation. That is why she ends up in cuffs over something that began as a low-speed sideswipe allegation. There is a second pattern here that makes the video especially revealing. She keeps confusing personal offense with legal injury. She says she is being humiliated. She says she is sweating like an animal. She says she is being kidnapped. She says she is being cut off from circulation. She says this is why lawsuits exist. All of that may reflect how she feels, but none of it changes the question the officers are trying to answer. Did you refuse to identify yourself during a lawful crash investigation? Yes. Did you escalate after that? Also, yes. That is why these roadside meltdowns go so badly. The person starts building an emotional case against the officer, while the officer is building a procedural case against the person. Those are not the same battle. The procedural one is usually the one that survives. The husband arriving adds another layer because you can hear how quickly she tries to move from citizen versus police to audience management. Now she has someone to narrate the injustice to. Now she can perform the humiliation for a sympathetic witness, and the officers know that too. That is why they become even more focused on getting the process under control instead of debating her point by point. This is one of those moments where police are not really arguing with the subject anymore. They are managing the scene before the subject's emotional energy infects the whole scene. One thing the embedded commentary gets right is that the woman in the back seat is pure energy. That is exactly what it feels like. Not reason, not clarity, not calm innocence. Energy. The kind that keeps a situation hot even when the legal issues are actually narrow. And that is often what officers are really dealing with in scenes like this. Not just the underlying offense, but the emotional force someone brings into the stop. People underestimate how much that matters. A technically minor case can become a serious headache when the person involved decides every interaction has to be a referendum on respect, authority, and personal dignity. There is also a useful legal distinction in how the supervisor frames it for the husband. He makes clear that she is not going to jail because they proved the crash beyond all doubt on the side of the road. She is going because she obstructed. That matters because a lot of viewers wrongly assume officers need to completely solve the original allegation before they can arrest on the newer conduct. They do not. If, during a lawful investigation, you refuse required identification or interfere to the point that the scene cannot be managed normally, that can become its own charge, regardless of what later happens with the crash allegation itself. In plain English, you do not have to be guilty of the original thing to talk yourself into custody over the way you handled the stop. The "I know my rights" material is also worth unpacking a little. People love that phrase because it feels powerful, but rights are not magic words. They are real protections that operate inside real procedures. You can have rights and still have to identify yourself during a traffic or crash investigation. You can have rights and still be detained. You can have rights and still be arrested if you obstruct. I know my rights only helps if you actually know where your rights stop and your obligations begin. Here, she clearly does not. She treats the phrase like a shield against process, and it just is not. And socially, the whole thing ends up looking worse for her, because the other vehicle comes off relatively grounded by comparison. Maybe they are telling the full truth, maybe not, but they at least sound coherent, specific, and focused on the report. She sounds like somebody who has already decided that if she is angry enough, the facts should bend around her. That contrast kills sympathy fast. People tend to side with the person who sounds like they want resolution over the person who sounds like they want domination. She never really sounds interested in resolution. She sounds interested in winning the emotional moment. And that is why the stop feels so avoidable. This could have ended with a report number, insurance headaches, and an irritated phone call later. Instead, she gave the officers a cleaner obstruction case than the original crash case. The irony is brutal. She seems absolutely convinced the system is framing her over a fake allegation, but the thing that actually puts her in the back of the car is her own refusal to do the one basic thing that would have let the investigation move forward. The supposed crash did not put her in handcuffs by itself. What did that was her decision to turn a routine report into a personal war. Once she chose that, the whole encounter stopped being about whether there was enough damage for a convincing sideswipe and started being about whether police were going to let her dictate the terms of the stop. They did not, and that is why this ends with her in cuffs instead of just annoyed.